So there's always something to do in the woodyard. There's always a list of either projects or little things that need to be done. And sometimes, you know, I'm one of those people that kind of like to have, you know, things kind of scattered about and always be working on a couple different things all at the same time. Not really multitasking, I guess, if you will, but just, you know, having things to do. And also, I'm one of those people who kind of likes the organized chaos to make it look like you're always busy. Well, up here in the front, the old woodyard in the front of the property, I have a bunch of logs that have been dropped off by a couple different tree services, and I've kind of left them up here just to keep them out of the way from back in the woodyard as I clean things up back there and get things more organized. Well, management has informed me that I have until the end of the weekend to get this area up here cleaned up. So this has become top priority on the list of things to do. So here's another look from over by the roadside stand, kind of looking in. And again, to me, you know, this just gives the appearance of, you know, someone that's busy, they've got stuff to do, there's plenty of work to go around. It's not a look of, you know, I don't know, I don't see this as a mess, but it might appear that way, I guess, to some. So one of the other reasons why I left this wood up here as long as I did is because one of the local tree service companies, if they have a job in the area, they don't really call me or they don't text me or anything. They just come and dump it off if they see that I have room up here. If there's wood up here, then they know not to come and drop it off. So there you have it. The top priority for the weekend is to get this wood cleaned up, as much of it as I can. So now the only dilemma I'm running into is back here in the woodyard, I still have this pile of rounds to get bucked up, or to get split up. They're already bucked up. I have some oak over there that needs to get split and bucked. And then behind me, I have a bunch of ash that also needs to get split up. So my plan was to get all of this back here split up and taken care of and cleaned up before I brought any of that wood from the front back here. So this back here has become the #1 priority over the top priority. So that's what I'm going to be working on here this morning. I'm going to be getting some of this stuff split up. Like I said, I have this pile right here. I have that pile over there. And I have the ash back here. The ash is more of a ASAP job. These rounds over here, the oak, that's kind of the rush job. So I've got a rush job, an ASAP job, and I guess that pile over there would also be ASAP. But again, this is the #1 priority right here. That would be #2 priority. This would be the #3, and we have the wood up there in the front as being the top priority. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of priorities going on here. We got a lot of work to do. So before we get splitting some of this stuff up, what I'm gonna do is I've got the trailer right here in front of the splitter. I'm gonna put the smaller split oak that I wanna sell in the trailer. I'm gonna move the tractor over here, and then some of the other stuff that I split that maybe is cut a little bit long, or some of the stuff like this right here, I'll probably keep that for myself. So that's gonna be going over to Oak Mountain over there. And that's just one thing that I kind of like doing when I'm sorting through a pile like this. A lot of this stuff was standing dead oak that will probably be more than likely ready to go this winter. But if you look, for example, like on this piece right here, you can see that there's like this softer, punky edge, maybe an inch or 2 in. And so, you know, that piece I'll probably just break into 4 pieces and that'll go on my pile. But then some of this stuff, like this standing dead piece, you know, that's just solid all the way through. This one down here, same thing. There's no punkiness on it. So that stuff would be good to split down where I can sell it. So that's what I'm going to be doing, just kind of picking through some of this stuff and kind of sorting it out. This stuff right here that wasn't standing dead, this is green oak. So that stuff I will split and keep for myself. I kind of want to just get all of this oak that's in here, like back there, there's some nice barkless that was standing dead. I want to get all that oak kind of sorted out and split, and then that's going to go over there where that's kind of like the oak that I'm going to be selling this winter, this fall and winter. And then I'll also pick through and split some of the stuff, put it in the bucket and take it over and dump it into the pile for myself. And like I said, you know, some of this stuff, I just kind of look at it. If it's got punk like that, if it's kind of full of mushrooms, this round definitely will be going onto my pile to burn for myself. This round right here, nice and solid, no punk, no rot, no bark, no mushrooms like that. That is definitely a round to sell, and that is definitely a round to keep. All right, so I've got a bucket full on the tractor here I need to go dump. The trailer is getting full, but you may be able to see that the sun is starting to creep in. It's starting to get that time of the morning. It's starting to be that time of the morning where the sun is making its way over the treetops. And so the new priority is going to be moving my little shade shelter over here on top of the splitter so I can stay a little cooler while I finish working on this pile. But that's going to do it for this video. We'll see if I get all that wood moved back here this weekend. I don't know. I've got a few first and second priorities to do before I get to the top priority, so we'll see how it all works out. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.
I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the